Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all my vegans, veganettes, and not so vegans across the globe. It's your girl, Abeja Theatra, and welcome back to another episode of Cause It's Vegan. I gotta eat it. There's no way I could ever go vegan. I'm not about to spend the rest of my life eating rabbit food. So today, you guys, we are trying out another recipe from Rainbow Plant Life, and I am super excited because the last thing I tried from her was the bomb, and I've tried out a couple other recipes from her. So today we are trying out her Tofu Tikka Masala. Now this, I'm a little nervous because it's my first time ever making vegan Indian food, well, Indian food in general, so I'm a little nervous about making it right. Of course, to save time, I'm not going to show you the entire process. If I like it, I'll just link it below, but I do want to show you a little bit of what I'm working on now because we are almost through the entire process. So this right here, which I actually do need to give a little stir, is the masala itself. And I gotta tell you, there are a lot of intricate spices and layerings that go into this entire recipe, so I'm very excited to try it.
An extra flavor that you wouldn't get if you just added plain tofu to the masala. You could do that, and I've included instructions in the blog post. Y'all, this smells so good.
Also, alongside with the Tofu Tikka Masala, I'm actually going to be trying a new brand that I've never heard of before, but it is Deep Indian Kitchen, and they have vegan potato and pea samosas. So I'm very excited about this. Just to let you guys know what's in it, there are potatoes, peas, spices, flaky crust, tamarind, mint chutney. It is medium spice, non-GMO, and handmade. Those are in the microwave right now because I have to follow this step process here. Ooh, y'all, I just pulled this out of the oven. Can you hear it? And immediately I was hit with the smell of nutmeg and cinnamon and just all those spices working together. But I just wanted to give you guys a close-up so you could see what the tofu looked like. And I'm about to plate my stuff now. All right, so everything is done, and I want you guys to see my plate because it looks good. You can't tell me that ain't look delicious, right? So anyway, oh, and as you guys can see, I did make some rice. There is no seasoning or anything on it because when I went to a place that had the rice, it was just plain, but I did put a vegetable bouillon cube in it just to give it a little bit of flavor. But anyway, let's try this out. I'm going to try the masala by itself. Wow, that is very good. And so flavorful. Whoa. Honestly, this dish is kind of complex to me and I ain't even tried everything. Okay, let's try the tofu now. And just so you guys can get a close-up on the tofu, here you go. This is what it looks like. This is good. I probably should have pressed the tofu a little longer, but the flavor is really good. So now I'm gonna try both things together. Look at that. Look at that spoonful. And I'll even put rice on it. Very lovely. Oh, y'all, this is so savory, so amazing. Like, everything tastes so freaking good. And I can tell, of course, where there are areas of improvement for me. This is my first time cooking it. But for my first time, I gotta say, like, her recipe, Rainbow Plant Life, the bomb. I can't stop eating. And when I'm telling you, it's like you can taste the sweetness, but you can also taste the seasonings from the other spices that give off many different flavors. And it's so creamy, which of course we know that comes from the coconut milk. Oh, and the yogurt. Oh, that was a really good bite. This is amazing. So now I'm gonna try the pre-made samosa, and it actually came with a dip. This is the samosa. Here we go. Then here, and oh, the sauce is good. It's still a little too hot. Oh, this tastes good though. It's really hot, but I can still taste the flavors. I should probably wait till it cools down so I can taste it better. But one thing I want to say is that to me it was smart putting this with the tikka masala, because the tikka has that sweet yet savory appeal to it. And these samosas, along with the sauce, which is sweet, perfect. The sauce is nice and sweet, and then the samosa itself is salty and, you know, has other seasonings and taste from the potatoes and the peas and everything in it. So I think it is delicious. Again, this is this brand, Deep Indian Kitchen. That was actually bought for me by a friend, so I'm not sure where she got it, but I think it was Publix specifically. That is it for my review. I think Rainbow Plant Life's Tikka Masala Recipe is the bomb diggity, along with the samosas that I tasted. So I'm going to leave a link below in my description so that you can go try out her recipe, because it is everything. The only thing I didn't like, which had nothing to do with her recipe, was actually going about getting the recipe. I am a visual learner, so I liked watching her video to do everything. However, she didn't have any of the measurements in the description or on the video. You had to click a separate link, so I had to keep going back and forth. Eventually I just screenshot the stuff to put it up in front of me, but it was it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Like, I'ma still get recipes from her, but it was just a little bit annoying having to do that back and forth rather than like some people do, how they just have the information in the description below for you. But otherwise, her recipe is perfect. I recommend you try it out because it is so good. So, love Rainbow Plant Life's Tikka Masala, love Deep Indian Kitchen samosas, but most importantly, remember to love peaches and all the sneeches. Goodbye.